An upturned tortoise, tortoise. An upturned tortoise will try to right itself firstly by sticking out its neck to its fullest extent and trying to use its head as a lever. If this doesn't work, it will wave its legs frantically in case this will rock it upright. An upturned tortoise is the 9th most pathetic thing in the entire multiverse. An upturned tortoise, who knows what's going to happen to it next, is, well, at least up to there it's number 4. The quickest way to kill a tortoise is for the pot to... What? Oh. The quickest way to kill a tortoise for the pot is to plunge it into boiling water. Kitchens and storerooms and craftsmen's workshops belonging to the church's civilian population honeycombed the citadel. This was only one of them, a smoky-ceilinged cellar whose focal point was an arched fireplace. Flames roared up the flue, turnspit dogs trotted in their treadmills, cleavers rose and fell on the chopping blocks. Off to one side of the huge hearth, among various other blackened cauldrons, a small pot of water was already beginning to seethe. "The worms of revenge to eat your blackened nostrils!" screamed Om, twitching his legs violently. The basket rocked. A heavy hand reached in and removed the herbs. "Hawks to peck your liver!" A hand reached in again and took the carrot. "Afflict you with 1,000 cuts!" A hand reached in and took the great god Om. "The cannibal fungi of..." "Shut up," hissed Brother, shoving the tortoise under his robe. He sidled toward the door, unnoticed in the general culinary chaos. One of the cooks looked at him and raised an eyebrow. "Just got to take this back." Brother burbled, bringing out the tortoise and waving it helpfully. "Deacon's orders." The cook scowled and then shrugged. Novices were regarded by one and all as the lowest form of life, but orders from the hierarchy were to be obeyed without question, unless the questioner wanted to find himself faced with more important questions, like whether or not it is possible to go to heaven after being roasted alive. When they were out in the courtyard, Brother leaned against the wall and breathed out. "Your eyeballs," the tortoise began. "One more word," said Brother, and it's back in the basket. The tortoise fell silent. As it is, I'll probably get into trouble for missing comparative religion with Brother Welk, said Brother. But the great god Om has seen it fit to make the poor man short-sighted and probably won't notice I'm not there. Only if he does, I shall have to say what I've not done, because telling lies to brother is a sin. No, telling lies to a brother is a sin, and the great god Om will send me to hell for 1,000,000 years. In this one case, I could be merciful, said Tortoise. No more than 1,000 years on the outside. My grandmother told me I shall go to hell anyway when I die, said Brother, ignoring this. Being alive is sinful. It stands to reason because you have to sin every day when you're alive. He looked down at the tortoise. I know you're not though. I know. I know, that's more yum yum. I know you're not the great Gollum, Holy Horns, because if I was to touch the great Gollum, Holy Horns, my hands would burn away. The great gods would never become a tortoise, like Brother Nimrod said. But it says in the book of the prophet Senna that when he was wandering in the desert, the spirit of the ground and the air spoken to him. So I wondered if you're one of those. Well, that went all weird. So I wondered if you're one of those. Better.